There's something your cat knows about you that you still haven't understood. And it's not that they don't love you. It's that you never learned to speak their language. Imagine this. You get home, excited. You take out that new toy, the one that costs too much, and wave it in front of your cat. They look at you, they yawn, and they walk away. And you think, what's wrong with this cat? Nothing. The problem is something else. Your cat is not a dog who gets excited by what you put in front of them. They are a hunter. And hunters don't chase what comes toward them. They chase what runs away. Think about it like this. Have you ever seen a cat hunting in the wild? They don't run straight at their prey. They wait, they crouch, they calculate. And when the prey least expects it, they strike. That instinct lives inside your domestic cat, even if they've never stepped outside. So when you wave that toy in front of their nose, their brain doesn't activate, because that doesn't look like prey. Prey runs away. Prey disappears behind a corner. Prey peeks out and hides again. Next time you play with your cat, do this. Drag the toy slowly behind the sofa. Let it disappear. Let it barely peek out and hide it again. Watch what happens. Their eyes widen, their body flattens, and suddenly that indifferent cat becomes something completely different. When you give them a real hunt, when they can stalk, prepare, and win, your cat associates that feeling with you. You become the source of something their instinct has been seeking for millennia. And a cat that feels that does not ignore you when you enter the room. Now I want you to think about someone. Someone who at some point in your life tried too hard. They called you constantly, needed your attention every moment. What did you do? You pulled away. Not because they were a bad person, but because they took away something we all need, the space to choose. Your cat works exactly the same way. When you're always the one approaching, calling, picking them up without being asked, your cat doesn't interpret it as love. They interpret it as a loss of control. And for a cat, control is everything. There are owners who complain their cat runs from them, and when you watch them interact, you understand why. The owner chases, the cat escapes. The owner insists, the cat hides. It's a cycle, and you can break it today. How? By stopping the chase. Sit in the same room as your cat. Don't stare at them. Don't call them. Don't reach out. Just exist there. Read something. Scroll your phone. Breathe. And wait. Because when your cat decides to come to you of their own free will, they will. It will be worth more than any forced petting you tried before. Owners who understand this are the ones whose cats follow them from room to room, not because they trained them, but because they learned to let them choose. Have you ever had your cat look at you from across the room and slowly blink? If that has happened and you didn't know what it meant, you missed something huge. In the world of cats, direct eye contact is a threat. It's what they do when they're about to fight. Maintaining a stare is declaring tension. So when your cat stares at you and slowly closes their eyes, they're doing the opposite of threatening you. They're lowering their guard. They're being vulnerable with you.
A 2020 study at the University of Sussex tested this with owners and strangers. Cats returned slow blinks and approached much more when their owner did it. Not a stranger, their owner. That's not a coincidence. That's real communication. So next time your cat looks at you from afar, don't just stare back. Blink slowly, calmly, as if saying, "I'm not afraid of you either." It might take a few seconds. Something unexpected might happen. And if you liked that, what comes in a few minutes will completely change how you see your cat. Stay with me. There's something you probably do with your cat every day that matters more than you think. You talk to them, maybe in that weird voice, a slightly higher, softer tone, the one you use only with them and no one else. Good, keep doing it. Because your cat recognizes that voice, not as a sound, but as identity. A 2022 study at the University of Paris-Nanterre confirmed that cats respond to their owner's voice in ways they don't with strangers, even if the tone is the same. It's not the tone, it's you. But there's a difference between a voice that connects and a voice that disconnects.
The one that connects is soft, almost like a secret. The one that disconnects is loud, exaggerated, like shouting across the street. Lower the volume. Make it yours. When you speak to your cat in that intimate tone, they don't just hear words, they feel something. They recognize that someone familiar is there, and over time, that familiarity becomes deeper than obedience. It becomes security. Now, a scene you probably know well. Your cat is lying down. They look at you. They roll over slowly and show their belly. And you think, they want me to pet it. So you reach out, and then they bite. Not because they're bad, but because you misread the signal. When a cat shows their belly, they're saying, I trust you enough to be vulnerable, not necessarily touch here. The belly is full of nerve endings, the most sensitive part of their body. Showing it is a gift of trust. Touching without permission breaks that trust. So where do they want to be touched? Cheeks, base of the ears, under the chin. These are exactly the areas where they have scent glands. When you touch these spots, your cat doesn't just feel physical pleasure, they're marking you. They're telling you, in their way, this is mine, this is part of my world. Learn to read the signals. If ears flatten or the tail flicks sharply, that's enough. If the eyes close gently and they start purring, go on. Purring isn't just noise, it's your cat telling you, you got it. And now we arrive at what I promised from the start. There's something your cat does every day that most owners erase without thinking. When your cat rubs their face against your hand, bumps their head against your leg, or sleeps on your clothes, it's not random. It's not a habit. It's an act of possession. Your cat is marking you with their scent. For them, the world divides into two things, what smells like threat and what smells like home. And when they put their scent on you, they're putting you in the second category. That's why when you wash that blanket they loved every week, when you remove all traces of their scent from your clothes or sofa, unintentionally, you erase the map. You tell them, you're not part of this space. Let their scent live in your environment. Let them mark you. Combine that with slow blinking. Combine that with play that triggers their hunting instinct. Combine that with your soft voice and the places you pet them, and something starts to change. Your cat is not indifferent, not cold, not independent because they don't love you. It's that all this time they've been waiting for you to learn their language. And today, something changed. You started to understand that they don't need you to chase them, that what they value most isn't your need for them, but the space you give them to choose you. When a cat chooses you, when they come to you on their own, blink at you from afar, lie on your lap without being asked, they do it because for them, you are no longer just their owner. You are their safe place in the world. If this changed how you see your cat, there's someone out there who needs to hear it too. Share it with them.